Hi, Teresa Mamba here from craftingtheweb.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. Begin by cutting white cardstock using Spellbinder's A2 Matting Basics A die templates. We'll be using the long rectangle and the number 5, with 1 being the smallest, die templates. After cutting, use the tan matte and pink embossing plate to emboss both pieces. Starting with the larger piece, remove it from the die template. Then, use sticky notes to mask along the edges of the die cut. Use the embossed edges as a guide to place your mask. I like to take this extra step of masking around the edges before I stamp because I find that the sticky notes are thinner and I can get a cleaner impression when I'm stamping over the edge. With the masks in place, begin stamping using Versamark ink. I'm using the largest snowflake from the Let It Snow stamp set available from Gina K Designs. Switch to a smaller snowflake and stamp a few more times. Make another switch to an even smaller snowflake and continue stamping a few more times. And one final switch to the smallest snowflake in the Let It Snow stamp set, and fill in wherever you find any open spaces. Carefully remove the sticky notes, sprinkle clear embossing powder over your images, remove the excess, and then heat emboss. After heat embossing, place the die cut back in the die template. Secure the cardstock in the die template using repositionable tape or painter's tape. Begin sponging around the edges using blue ink. Work in a circular motion, starting with your sponge dauber off the cardstock and then moving onto the cardstock, and tap off excess ink onto scratch paper. As you slowly build the ink up, you'll notice that the snowflakes resist the ink. This technique is called emboss resist. Continue building the ink up until you're satisfied with the results. Next, switch to purple ink and continue sponging. Now, working with the long rectangle you die cut earlier, switch back to blue ink and begin sponging. With your sponging complete, stamp the Happy Holidays sentiment, also from the Let It Snow stamp set, using black ink. To assemble your card, trim a piece of dark blue cardstock to slightly larger than your die-cut background. Apply adhesive and layer the two pieces together. Apply dimensional foam squares to the back of your layers. and then adhere to a light blue card base. Apply dimensional foam squares to the back of your sentiment layer and adhere that to your card as well. As a final touch, apply self-adhesive gems to the centers of the snowflakes. And that completes the card. Thanks for watching.